Takes an Island. That's the theme of this year's Breast Fest in St. James City. And this morning, Mary Scott, she's the president of From Our Hearts and is here to talk about this very special event that you can take part of. So it's great to see you again this morning, Mary. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you brought your T-shirt along as well, if you want to show it off very quickly to our cameras here. I had the chance to go out last year, so I know this very well, and I know that it goes to local folks, which is so important. Tell us about this event.
This event will raise money for men and women and needing a mammogram screening, and should cancer or something show up, we can take them all the way through with our funds for right into chemo and radiation. We service 5 zip codes in the St. James, the Pine Island area. So it's a local organization for local people. It's a fun day. We start with a walk in the morning, and then we continue on. We have music from 11 to 4. We party afterwards.
Yes.
What else can you do? Raise money and party.
Yes.
So you just get the best of both worlds. Help somebody and have a party for yourself.
Yeah, and you know what? I do want to mention how important that support is. We've got some pictures showing from last year's event. Rain or shine, these folks are out there for you guys. Talk about how important this kind of support is for the community, especially on an island, you know, in this kind of an area.
Yes. Well, one of the things is, one of the pictures that Jess showed was a golf cart, and that had Katie Kirk in it. And unfortunately, we lost Katie in about a month, 6 weeks afterwards. And so this is local. This brings it into right down to your heart, because this is a person who was there, who we helped, and unfortunately she died and just after that. So it's so important to get out there, get the screening, have the money for the people that don't have it, don't have insurance. Just help someone. If you need it, we're there. Call us, 233-7437. We'll help any way we can. And
I do want to mention Katie too. She was a young woman. This is somebody that, you know, obviously breast cancer affects so many people, but she was only in her 30s. Is that right?
Yes, in her 30s when she died. So got it very, very early. It's not an older woman's disease.
Right.
It is anyone's disease, and you have to be diligent for yourself to look at yourself, to look at your body and know your body, good, bad, or indifferent, because you have to fight for yourself so that you know we can catch it as early as possible.
And I think that's why, unfortunately, sad to hear the news about someone that you see at this event from last year, but how important it is to get involved, and obviously we want to see it growing. It's the 14th annual. Let's talk a little bit about the details for folks and how they can get out there. Where exactly is it going to be?
It's going to be held in St. James City at the St. James City Civic Association. You go all the way down to the end of the island, and there'll be signs and all the way through. You can register the day of the walk. You can pre-register online. You can also register this coming Saturday at St. James City Civic Association from 10 to 12. As I said, you pre-register, you collect donations, you come walk, have a great, it's a beautiful walk route, and then you come back and party. You were there with us last year. I know you enjoyed it with your husband and daughter, and we hope to see you this year.
I did. I want to at least come by and say hello. A lot of local vendors out there too, which again I think is just very important to keep everything within local, and that you're helping out your neighbor, and all for a good cause. The details again are on your screen, but I also want you to know about the organization that Mary is a part of. It's From Your Hearts, and if you want more information on that, it's From Our Hearts, I think. FromOurHearts.org is where you get more info, right?
From Our Heart. You have to drop off the S.
Drop the S. Thank you. I keep saying hearts, I think, too. So.
Well, we are From Our Hearts, but unfortunately that was taken when we went to get it.
Gotcha.
So it's FromOurHeart.org.
Good. Good to clarify, because you guys do so many great things. And thank you so much for sharing that with us
Thank you for having us here.
All right. Good to see you again.